Alrighty, I wrote this poem for Henry Petroski, and here's the way it goes. It goes like this. The title is a poem for you. It is. I did write it for Henry Petroski, who is one of the premier engineers in the world, partly and really in major way because he's explained engineering and tells stories of engineering that just capture your imagination, will make you want to be an engineer. Engineers are heroic. And did you know that financial engineering and systems engineering and that the systems have become engineering. And in fact, that engineers and really can create a new type of government. Though it appears that parliamentary system, the system government that is parliamentary, is considered the best by political scientists. And so there you have it. It's engineering. I'm trying to engineer some kind of thing to help me walk around better that's passive and doesn't have batteries and all like that. I need a crutch that'll lift up to the other side of another crutch by using a piston and a push rod and a rocker arm, making up go down on one side. You know what I'm saying? In other words, I need to have a yoke goes across the back of my shoulders and lifts the other crutch up for me because I've lost my right arm and my left arm is good. And I can't get my arm fixed before I want to get my hip fixed, see? So I got this idea, all right, I've been made 3 drawings for it so far, and I'm working on it. I know the great riggers could have done so much of the 1500s besides make sailing ships than they did and tried. Great, terrific stuff they did. But here's my poem. I am tired and disheartened and go on with my pain. I face the present that loves tradition. It loves a past long criminal. My sainthood rejects its rules and imperatives, till I can only be brave and heroic by embracing anger and war and murder. I become sorry and sad that I make art with my allowance. I encourage you to stay where you are. I should try that again. I am tired and disheartened. Go on with my pain. I face the present that loves tradition. It loves a past long criminal. My sainthood rejects its rules and imperatives, till I can only be brave and heroic by embracing anger and war and murder. I become sorry and sad that I make art with my allowance. I encourage you to stay where you are. Yeah, I think I got it there. That's a pretty good poem. Nobody will know in years gone, forever, that I wrote that for Henry. They won't know. Well, maybe some of the time. This is a prose poem I wrote. It's called What Happened Was We Were Drunk and Stoned. And it was dark, and we were driving around in a big car listening to the radio near Franklin Pierce in Vermont. And it was October, and we were driving really slow because we were drunk and stoned, and it was a nice night, and we were all in love with the music behind us. And now, me driving, I saw the cop car coming at normal speed and had 2 options: step on the gas or pull over. I had been driving this particular Rambler enough to know that the clutch pin would slip and the driver of the car coming at me would not have enough time to avoid us, so I turned the car to the swale and let him by. He went by and pulled over, and I thought to myself, shit, don't touch anything. I pulled the car up just a little, and made eye contact with a state trooper and yelled out the window, "Have you seen a dead deer?" He stopped in his hat and said, "Three of them in the last mile and a half. Why?" "Because we are looking for roadkill to feed the cats." What else I got around here? What else? What else? What else? Well, yeah, old Working Class Corner, which is my column. Oh boy, I got some here from Friday. Working Class Corner on Transcendian.org is some of my best columns. I found a voice by the title. After a while, you find if you write enough, you'll write a column title one time and you say, "Oh man, I found my voice." But also, I wrote "Homeless Dog," and Ed Hedig did the cover and edited out. You know, my editor, your editor is going to be really your important reader because he's got to read it a lot. He edited that book and he put a cover to it, and we put it on Amazon Kindle store, and you can buy it for $3.99. It's worth it. You need to buy it, especially if you're in your 30s, 20s or 30s. You really need to buy it because your parents lived through a lot of this time when people were shooting us dead in the streets, and you know all the sexual diseases could be cured with pills, and I mean, you know, it was Vietnam was going on. You might have to leave the country, and gee, I mean, it was a different time. I even forget. I couldn't write that book. I wrote it in the '76, and then I rewrote it in 1994. I never could sell it because I think it was a little too short. And so when got the opportunity to put it on Kindle store as an ebook, I did. We did. And so it was a great read. It's a good read, and it'll help you get grasp some of what I say. That the subtitle is "Revolution is a pain in the ass," and I also say this is what the revolution felt like. So there you go, and thanks for listening to this.